Oh, how's it guys? Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Once again, we are diving today and I have a pretty good feeling about this one. Forgot to charge my GoPro, forgot to charge my watch, and just a recipe for epicness. Today we have Alan and Claudio. We're gonna go out to the blues again. This time, if we find bait fish, we're gonna stay there unless there's a really strong current like last time. And then if nothing's out there, then we'll just swim into the shallows again and just practice our drops. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy today. Don't have to watch, so I'm just gonna play it safe. So I'm gonna set up and hit the water. See you out there. Shoots. So this is the first drop of the day. This is about 64 feet or so, and basically first drops I always use to see how I'm feeling, and basically will dictate how the rest of the dive gonna go. So overall my breath hold felt pretty good, but at the same time it could have been better, because looking back at the footage you can tell I'm pretty anxious through all this head movement. Now if I can work on that, my breath hold should be a lot better in future dives. So we spent about a good hour to an hour and a half out in the blue water with nothing out there, just ripping currents. So we made our way back inshore, and I found this spot where I haven't really dove before. If I had to guess, it's about 65 to 70 feet deep. Now I'm just looking around, and right behind me I see this little uku. So I figure I'll try and call him in, and if he comes in, I'll take a shot. Now here I thought he was gonna swim away, so I was about to abandon the mission, and he comes right back. So kind of line up and couldn't believe it. I shot right under him. So while reloading my gun and recovering at the surface, I noticed that there were 3 ukus below me, including the one that I just shot at and missed. So after rebreathing up, I went back down, same spot, and hope I could call him in. Once I got to the bottom, I started dusting and trying to cover myself in all this sand, and it worked. You can see all the ukus are coming in. The big one is in the back, and I just have to be patient and let him come to me. I think the only mistake I made here is I already lifted my gun. I should have had it on the bottom, and would have been a better outcome. Here I lunged forward, take a far shot, and I shot right under him. So this was the third drop, and you know, when you take back-to-back drops and you miss shots on both drops, you kind of scare away all the fish. So that's what happened here. The ukus don't come back, but I spent a good amount of time here. I think it took several more drops after this, and on the very last drop I get surprised. So here, this is that last drop, and in the middle of the drop I noticed at the corner of my eye that there was these pair of striped papios coming straight for me. So here you see me turn, I try to position myself, and I'm actually contemplating whether I should go straight down to the bottom or try and dive bomb. So that's why I keep looking up. Now here they come right in. I almost have to hip fire it, and I get a pretty solid gill shot, or right behind the gills. So here I lucked out big time with this striped papio. They don't really get that big, but at least I've never seen them grow, like, you know, not like yellow spots and means, but this is probably the biggest striped papio I shot to date. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, I was stoked. Got a pretty rare fish, you know, that I definitely didn't deserve. I butchered the first 2 shots, scared away all the fish, and surprisingly this awesome guy came in. So on the way in, I saw this taco from the surface. Now this is at 61 feet, and you're gonna see right here, I get scared a little bit by that ink, but I got excited. I made this drop because I knew from the surface it was a good sized taco, about 3 pounds, and as you saw in the previous videos, the tacos I've been finding are kind of small, so super stoked to find this decent sized taco in the depths, you know. And the wife definitely enjoyed this one for sure. Alright guys, so that was the video. I actually had a catch and cook section planned out for you guys to make sashimi with the papio. I didn't scale the fish all that well. I got a bit frustrated and it wasn't great footage to begin with. I was playing with new lighting systems that I got and just, yeah, it didn't plan out the way I wanted it to. So I scrapped all that footage. That's that. No catch and cook portion for this video. Quick update before I end it. Sorry for how long it's been taking for me to upload videos for you guys. I've had a bunch of appointments, had to travel back and forth between here and Oahu. On top of that, I'm still working. I'm barely squeezing in dives every week. This week, I didn't even get to do a dive, so that sucks. And last week we just passed 3,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for all the support. I have stuff in the works for you guys. I honestly cannot say when it's gonna come out, and for that reason I'm not gonna even talk too much about it. Just know that there's something in the works and I'm trying to get that out for you guys. It looks like sometime next year. Anyway guys, thank you for all the support. Like this video if you liked it. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. And once again, thank you for 3,000 subscribers. So we're still on track to hit 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can do that next year. Anyway, thank you again. Till the next video. Shoots.